We begin with more information about vaccines for COVID-19 and Canada's plan to roll them out. At this point, none.
This is a very scary thing.
Several have shown so much promise.
Let's just see how they allow us to roll this particular vaccine.
As early as next month for use as soon as the new year.
As things stand now, we expect certain vaccines to become available in early 2021. However, it's important to note that the initial supply of these vaccines will be limited.
The people have to stand up against this because
Dr. New says the first
they're
batch
forcing
would be 6 million
vaccines
doses,
on
because
innocent
2
people
doses
that don't want to take the
would be enough to
vaccine.
vaccinate 3 million Canadians.
No, I'm
3
not
to 4
against
groups would
vaccines
get them
personally,
first.
but it
Those
hasn't
at
been
the
tested.
highest risk of contracting
Watch
COVID-19,
this. Watch what they
those at
say.
high risk of transmitting it to vulnerable people and essential workers.
That means if you're a worker, you have to
Canada
take
says
that
it has
mark
given an
or that
emergency
vaccine.
order to expedite the approval process of the leading vaccine candidates, and the government says it signed final deals with 5 of the 7 vaccine manufacturers.
A vaccine that hasn't been
contracts
tested
with
properly
Pfizer,
or hasn't been
Moderna,
fully
AstraZeneca,
equipped
Sanofi and
in proper
GlaxoSmithKline,
medical research.
Medicago,
Doesn't it take 5 years
Novavax,
to
and
get
Johnson
a
& Johnson.
vaccine tested
Enough
and
to supply
developed?
194 million
crazy.
doses to Canadians.
It's crazy
Canada
what
will
Canadians
have to
are
rely on those companies to honor the
believing.
contracts and ship the vaccine. And the closer we get to this becoming reality, the more the pressure mounts. And that's where the political fighting begins. David Akin has our top story tonight.
My information had been given to us.
All these politicians are full of shit. They don't stand by the people no more.
Our understanding was that this had been
And
finalized
we must reject
by
all
the federal
authority
government.
if they're not
Now
acting
it
in the will
appears
of
maybe
God.
it's not.
And clarifications.
We expect to get 6 million doses of at least
Watch
2
this.
of the 3
She's full of shit.
vaccines in
And you're a health
quarter
minister.
1 of 2021. So that's part 1 of the answer. The minister is incorrect.
But more than one province has complained about confusion and uncertainty from Ottawa when it comes to vaccine delivery. So on Thursday, doctors and federal bureaucrats tried to set the record straight.
Our goal is to enable as many Canadians as possible to be immunized as quickly as possible against COVID-19.
How are they going to force us to do this? Nobody wants to take the vaccine. Come on, bro.
Material that will be needed to deliver this mass immunization program. The military has been called in.
You see now, you see that the military.
And Health
So
Canada
you know what's going
is
down.
on a
You know,
similar
it's going to
timeline
be
the
riots and a
US
lot of
when
like
it comes to
chaos.
be able to issue
You can't
approvals.
force people to
US
take a
regulators
vaccine.
will decide
To be
December
honest,
10th
people are not going to
if
take the
Pfizer
vaccine.
will
We
get the
don't
green
want that
light. And
vaccine,
since
bro.
Canada
We don't
is
want a
getting the
forced
same
vaccine,
data as the
I should
US
say.
at the same time,
And we don't want a
Canada
vaccine that hasn't been
anticipates
tested
no
for more than
lag
5
time in
years.
the
Let
approvals
me be
process.
specifically clear.
Still, vaccinations
So all you
on
Canadians
this
out there
side of the border
that is siding
are
with the
unlikely to
government on this
start in
vaccine,
December. Instead,
stop it,
federal
please.
officials are confident that at least 3 million Canadians
At
will
least
be
allow the
vaccinated
government to
starting in
test the
January
vaccine
and ending in
first
April.
themselves before they give it to the people. I want to see Trudeau or all these politicians take a vaccine before I'm willing to take one. And the exact vaccine that they're going to give us
Still,
before
it
we
will
take
be
the
up to
vaccine.
provinces to make
If
the
they're not
final
taking the
decision
vaccine,
on who
I'm
is
not
first
taking the
in line
vaccine.
for a
It's just as
vaccine.
simple.
And the country's premier still
This
has
news is so
lots of
fake,
questions
and I
about
hope you
this
guys
vaccine rollout plan, and
wake
they'll
up
get a
to
chance
this.
to put their questions to the Prime Minister this evening when they all get together for their
Shameful. I'm ashamed of all these
22nd
politicians.
teleconference since this pandemic began.
Anyways,
Donna?
I'm out.
Okay, David Akin in Ottawa, thanks.